history's on your side. It's 40 years since Poland embarrassed England on that famous night. But since then, 6 victories. Do you pay any heed to what's gone before?
No, none whatsoever. I think history is important in Churchillian terms to not make mistakes politically, but when it comes to sport, I don't think it has any relevance whatsoever. Each game's a new game. Each Poland team that's played England has been a very different team, so as far as we're concerned, we're concentrating on our job and on the Poland we will face.
In midfield, during the game, of course, you brought on 3 midfielders as substitutes. Do they now all come into contention then for this game tomorrow night?
They're in contention for the first game and every bit as much in contention for the second game tomorrow night. I'm blessed with some fantastic players in that part of the field. Stephen and Frank did exceptionally well the other night, but in Michael Carrick and Jack Wilshere there's 2 other first class players, so that's always going to be a headache for me which ones I pick, but I would probably be bold enough to say that I think any combination of those 4 would be able to do the job for us.
What do you make of the prospect of 18,000 Polish fans cheering their team on? It'll clearly create a great atmosphere, but might it lift your opponents?
Well, I presume it will. I mean, I'm certain they'd rather play in front of 18,000 fans than hardly any fans at all, like we've had to do sometimes away from home, and like perhaps Montenegro had to do in the game on Friday night. But, you know, we have a lot of Polish people living in this country, and from what I understand, the FA were virtually forced into this decision to let the Polish FA have the tickets, because otherwise there'd have been safety problems with infiltration of Polish fans amongst English fans. And as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure Stephen will back me up on this, our players are pretty used to playing in games where the opponents have their support as well. And I also think that the 65 or 70,000 vis-a-vis 20 is a pretty good average, a pretty good margin for us. And if our fans get behind us like they've done so far, then I don't fear that. I think that as far as I'm concerned, I still feel the tension and feel the focus of this is the game we want to win. I don't know that I shall be particularly satisfied if we don't win, and know that we've got playoffs. We don't discuss that, so I can't imagine it's going to really affect the players' attitude, because I know their attitude is going to be one of this is our game, this is our stadium, these are our fans. We are a good team, we are going to win. I'm pretty sure that's how they'll approach it, but maybe Stephen's got a view on that.
Yeah, I don't. None of the players have mentioned the playoffs or thinking about that. Yeah, we want to seize this opportunity and, you know, do the job tomorrow. We want to win tomorrow. 90,000 full house at Wembley, huge game. On the back of a good performance a couple of nights ago, we're ready to go.
The first goal on Friday was key. Do you think it might be a similar scenario this time around as well?
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. I think the Poland tactics will be very similar to Montenegro. They'll want to defend really well and make it as difficult as possible. So it is important we show patience, but I think the attacking players we've got in the whole squad, it'll only be a matter of time before the breakthrough comes. We are that confident.